Hi guys, welcome back to the Yorkshire Modeller. We now have issue 24 of Hachette's Battleship Bismarck. So with issue 24, we get the next two sections of the superstructure. We get some more plant on details and we get 7 PB screws. So that's to attach the parts we get this week, which are these two pieces here, to the piece that we've already been doing over the last few issues. So that all gets put together. Then you've got, like I say, you've got your plant on bits here, and then you've got your 7 screws. So move this out of the way. So the first part of the instructions are joining these two deck sections together. So all you do is flip them over, and there's 3 holes, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. And you just push those together like that, so it makes it flush along the top there. And then get your screwdriver, and then just one of each of these PB screws into each of these holes. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. So that's all done and sorted and all attached together. So that will now fit on there. So that's the bit that we've already done there. So you can see the bit of size again, more size starting to come to this. Now, next part of the instructions are accessories for the side of the superstructure deck. So get the sprue that we had delivered this week, and I'll just cut all these parts off the sprue so they're going to be on my worktop. Right then, so all those parts are cut off the sprue, so we'll bring this deck part back in. So cut the 2 rain hoods, D1 and D2, and the 2 storage cupboards, D3 and D4, from the plastic frame. Smooth off any rough edges where the parts have been cut from the frame, and test fit the parts. Parts D1 and D3 are on the port side, and we'll attach those first. So what I've done here is I've got all 4 parts. So that's D1, D2, D3, D4, D5. D1 and D2 look like that. I don't know whether that will focus in properly. They're just like a little L-shape piece. Parts D3 and D4 are the ones that have got like the rectangular piece with 4 little nubs on the end and a line through the centre. And then D5 is the one that's kind of like on an angle. So we'll get the port side sorted first. So D1, if you're looking at the piece we've done here, D1 will sit in the hole just there, and then D3 will sit in the hole just inside there. So if you want to know which way around that is, if you put the part of the deck that we've already built, so that's the bow, if you point the bow bit away from you, it's on your left hand side. So that's the pieces that we're attaching first. So make sure I get these in the right position, and then a little dab of super glue into that hole. Then part D1 will just go in there like that. So that's part D1 just in there, just there. So exactly the same thing with part D3. I might just put a bit of super glue on the end of the part itself on this one, because this is not going to stick properly if you don't. So, bit of glue just on that peg, and then slot this in just in that little gap. Just try and get this lined up. There we go. So that part sits in there, just against that wall there. Just press it into place, so that's that bit done. And then it's exactly the same on the other side, with D2 in that hole there, and then D3 in that hole just there. So D2 in there, and then D3 into, come on, there we go, and then D3 into there. So that's all those parts attached. Now the final part of the frame that we get this week, the sprue that we get, is another rain hood. Fix it to the starboard side of the deck as shown using a little super glue. So that part will go oh, that's just my phone telling me I've got 15% battery. So that part will go at the bow end. You've got like this little circular hole there with a little slit in it. It's that hole there, straight above it. So that's where this part 5 goes with the little rain hood. So drop a super glue, and then exactly the same again. That part just goes in there. It should just fit in with a little bit of a push. There we go, that's in. And that's on there. So that's all the parts attached that we need to glue. Now the last thing we do with this issue is we screw this part onto this part. So all the bits that we've just attached are all attached on. It's these little 3 holes just here that need to line up with those 3 holes just there. So clip that on like that, flip everything over, and then let's quickly screw this on. And that's issue 24 all done. And same as always, you get 1 extra screw. But if you're taking your time, you won't need it, because you line everything up properly, and also the carpet monster can't get everything. Well, that's everything done for issue 24. Right, so issue 24 are all done. I'm trying to get these few issues, 23, 24 and 25, out and get them to be quite short and quite quick. Because I know that the issues have been out, issue 23 had been out 3 weeks, this one's been out 2 weeks, issue 25 came out on Wednesday just gone, so I want to try and get these videos up and as quick as I can, so that when it comes to issue 26, that'll be up on Thursday, and then we'll be back to normal. Just with obviously me being away on holiday and everything, it's thrown the whole build out, sort of my hood. But with issue 25, we get the next deck section. With issue 25, we get the next hull section, not deck section. We get the connector, and 2 life buoys are also supplied. These get glued onto the parts that we've already sorted in this video. In terms of scale, this is what we're looking at. Now, I think in issue 26 we start the next bit up, so like the next part of the superstructure on top. So that video hopefully will be up on Tuesday morning. I'm going to try and get that one recorded and edited and up on Tuesday. So then on Thursday we're just back to normal with the Bismarck every Thursday, and hopefully again this week I should have the Aston Martin come through. So until next time, which should hopefully be another couple of days, please remember to like, share and subscribe. If you have subscribed, click on the bell icon and change it from personalised to all, then you'll get a notification every time I upload. And hopefully soon enough we'll not just have the Aston Martin and the Bismarck, but we'll have a couple of other little things that I'm planning. I'm going to put a poll on one of the videos as well, just to see what you guys think, if there's any Marvel fans out there, something that I want your opinions on. But yeah, anyway, until next time, happy modelling, guys.